so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff now looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now Goff on 1st down. Out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Man. Defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
Watch safety.
Hey, 5. Smith. Cooper.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
41 right, right here. 5.
On 2nd down and 4, Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. We think back to the Super Bowl against New England. The Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Rams take, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Watson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. On three. Motion. Coach. 50, Mike's 50. 59.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that will be incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Natson. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Goff. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd?
Check it back. Check. Bristol, travel. Value 1.
Just beating the play clock is Goff. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They are going for it. Goff. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, 50. 50's the money. I got you.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson completes it to Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
58 to Mike. Check. 58, boys.
Back to throw, Watson. And this is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller, and it's 3rd and short.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Down, he's coming. Let's go, D. Let's go. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Operating from the gun, Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Hold on. Check. Hey, fine. Safety cream. Slam. Back.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Los Angeles.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming. Value three.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A big play there for L.A. 59 yards. From the red zone now. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
24. Mike 58, right there. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
After the interception, here's Watson. Underneath for Miller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Go back. We got motion. We got ball.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
24 is the mic. Get this word on. 24 is the mic. Okay, double up.
To the air yet again, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
6 guys. Check 25. And 24. Wahoo. 24 is the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And he finds Stills complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
31. 58, boy, 58, 58. Come on.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Value 3, value 3.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Go, 120. Hey, kill. Nice hit, boy. Louis. Hey, jumper.
Goff now looks to throw. Going up top for Kupp. He's got a man complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 44 yards. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Keep it tight end. Alert. At 59.
Watson looking deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, 68 yards. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
He's coming, double up. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. 58 is the mic. 58 is the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 36.
Watson operating from the gun. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 22-yard line.
Check 3. Protein spill. Check Mike 39. Hell, you won. Watch the screen. Shell. Fresno. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Get in the weight room.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He gets it to Gurley, complete. Good move by Gurley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Ric Flair.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Maverick. Check. Listen. Hey, Haywood. Check Mike 39. Defense wins championships, baby. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight! 120! I got him! Shoot! 4 now! Hey, Foxtrot! Tonight! Mavericks roll! 120! Deuce! Hey, let's go! Go, ground!
Here's Goff now on second down. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Watch the screen! Ball trot! 50, Mike, 50!
On 1st and 10, Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 50, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 52. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike. 54.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 47 yards. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
This will be taken short. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
At their own 13-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Woods has it complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Switch. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Get Pilot. 64. Weak. Check 49. Switch. 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 Shift. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went back. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, check. We go. 76. 76. Hey, Zoo. Check. 55 to mine. Tiger. Ric Flair. Pretty quiet, team. Pretty quiet.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Out of the gun, Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And some room to maneuver. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big run there by Gurley. 84 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Back to throw. Goff. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. Second and goal. Here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. Third down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Let's go. Come on. 58 right there. Silver. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 31. Check 31. Go.
Throwing now, Watson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Finding fouls complete. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milks. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not. The stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clarity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice.